Hello and welcome to ChapterSkip. I'm Shaun, and today I'm bringing you a quick review for Lights Out. David Sandberg, alongside horror powerhouse James Wan, bring you the supernatural horror flick Lights Out, which is based upon Sandberg's 2013 short film of the same name. The movie stars Teresa Palmer of Warm Bodies fame, with Gabriel Bateman, no relation to Jason Bateman, as well as Billy Burke and Maria Bello. The premise of the movie is simple. Kinda. There's a vague backstory about a young girl who has a rare condition that results in her skin being very sensitive to light. And in case you're wondering, nope, not a vampire. Eventually, said non-vampire girl is somehow transformed into a super spooky ghostly being that lives only in the darkness. Diana, the uber-goth, haunts her longtime mentally unstable best friend Sophie. Diana is the jealous type. She doesn't like the fact that Sophie has a husband and a couple of children, so Diana does her best to try and dispatch them so she can continue her late night conversations in the dark walk-in closet. Sounds like fun, right? That's essentially the plot. The gimmick for the flick is that whenever there's a light on, you can't see Diana, or she's non-existent or disappears. I'm not quite sure. It's not really explained. When the lights are turned off or the power goes out, Diana appears in the shadows to haunt all that threaten her relationship with the mentally unstable Sophie. Now, in the interest of fairness, I'm not really a huge fan of horror movies that are specifically designed to make you jump out of your skin in terror. Not because I'm a massive wimp, I just feel that scary movies that work are those that really get under your skin and make you fear walking in the dark, make you scared of taking that dimly lit back alley home, or even make you leave the lights on when you go to bed and suck your thumb. Whereas this movie was pretty lackluster in the long-lasting creepy department, and seemed to only exist to make you jump ever so slightly due to loud musical cues 6 or 8 times throughout the 81-minute runtime. Now, the short runtime of the movie was actually a major plus side of the flick, ensuring that it never really felt bloated or boring. On the flip side, however, the film had a few silly moments, one of which resulted in the cinema I was sitting in erupting in a cavalcade of laughter in what was probably supposed to be quite a spooky moment. The ending was also very clumsy. I mean, I get it, you want to build upon the idea for a sequel, but I still don't really get it. I'm sure that somebody out there can explain it to me in the comments. On the whole, Lights Out was probably one of the better ghostly, supernatural horrors I've seen in the past 5 years. But because of its lack of real scariness and its inability to really get under my skin, it was forgettable. It's a perfectly fine popcorn movie, seemingly with its entire purpose being to make you jump a few times throughout the entire flick, rather than having a lasting impact. One final thought. If there are any budding filmmakers out there who are working on a script and you think that Lights Out did a good job with UV light, then go ahead and use that premise. I thought it was quite an interesting idea too. However, if you're going to have a character reveal writing on the walls with a UV light, please explain how the writing got there, because I've seen far too many hotel inspection shows to know what comes up on the sheets on the beds under UV light. Just saying.